welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing April's BOXYCHARM monthly subscription, and I'm really excited, to try out new products, apply them on, see what they're all about, and just basically do a little mini review with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Everything will be linked down below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's jump on in and get ready for our day. So I got my handy dandy postcard in my hand, and obviously for the month of April, the theme is sweet treats, which I really love because I feel like it fits, the month of April, Easter. We just passed Easter Sunday. And obviously on the other side, it has a brief description with listing of all the products that you're receiving your monthly subscription, as well as pricing, which I really love because I love to total everything out to see, how much everything cost. And the first item that I have here, you guys, is from a brand called Touch in Soul. It's an icy sherbet primer. It says silicone free with a cooling effect. And then it says you're supposed to smooth skin. This texture gives you silky, fine-tuned finish, fresh sherbet-like texture smoothly glides onto your skin with a rich hydration and an instant cool down effect. So I'm really excited to try this out. Keep in mind, I've only applied SPF, a lip sleeping mask. I haven't applied any eye cream or moisturizer just because I do have combination oily skin, and I was really worried that this might be too hydrating, it's too hydrating to wear a moisturizer and then go in with a primer. I felt like one or the other, so we're just going to be using this today to really see, how it feels on our skin. So I'm going to go and open this up. And by the way, this retails for $32, so I feel like it's kind of expensive, but obviously, it depends on how much product we end up using. This could really last a really long time. But so far, I really love the matte finish of this packaging, and I love that it's pink. It's really cute, very different. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up because I'm really curious to see how it smells. And it does have a rose scent to it. It's nice and soft, so it's not strong and overpowering, which I really, really love. And the texture of this, you guys, it looks like a jelly. It almost looks like a hair type of gel. And I really love the consistency of it. It looks also matte. So that's really, really fun. I'm really excited to try this out. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of this on my skin. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out using my stippling brush just to see, how it applies on. I finished applying on my foundation and a concealer, and I did that off camera. So I am back. Let me give you guys a quick update on the icy sherbet primer that I recently just applied on. And by the way, you guys, I will say when you apply it on, it does take a second for it to really settle into your skin. It does feel a little tacky, right after you apply it on. And then give it a few minutes, then you start feeling like it's just a moisturizer. It doesn't feel tacky anymore. It just feels really moisturizing on the skin after you get a minute. So that's the only thing, but so far it's done a really great job. I didn't notice any issues applying on my foundation or blending out my concealer or anything like that. So far it's done a really great job. It feels really nice on my skin. I'll keep you guys posted in my Instagram stories on how I end up liking this primer. I'll keep trying it out and just see what it's all about. But to be really honest, when it comes to a primer, I don't use face primers. I feel like if you have a really good eye cream and a moisturizer, that can take place of a primer. And that's why for today's video, I chose just to use this hydrating primer just alone without a moisturizer or anything like that. So if there is a type of primer that I will end up using, I would rather help mattify my skin and just prolong the wear of my makeup throughout the day. So that is something that I would look for if I was going to be using a face primer. As for something hydrating like this is probably something that I would use during the fall, winter seasons. Winter seasons especially is when I notice my skin feeling really, really dry. So something like this is something that I could pull out during that time of the year, but I don't think this would be something that I would use very often. So you guys, let's go ahead and move on into the next item that I have here in my BOXYCHARM monthly subscription. And to be really honest, I'm really excited to try this out. I've actually haven't had an opportunity to try out this brand. So this one's from Dragon Beauty. This is the color corrector, and this is the shade Lavender. And it says right here, it helps conceal, correct, and perfect the appearance of dark circles, discoloration, and blemishes, saturated with vitamin E, A. It helps blends effortlessly and offers customization at light to full coverage. Apply it anywhere you like to correct, neutralize, and blend with a flat concealer brush or a beauty sponge. After it sets, apply foundation as normal. So for today's video, guys, actually, I'm not a huge fan with color correctors. I have tried them, but then I feel at the same time that I don't really notice a difference when I do use a color corrector. I feel like my skin is really fair. I feel like when I self-tan, and I'm able to use a darker foundation. I'm able to cover a little bit better the hyperpigmentation that I do have on top of the cheekbones. When it comes to lavender, I definitely feel like this one can help brighten, especially in the corner tear duct of the eye, especially if you look like a little tired and you do deal with a little bit of, you know, darkness under the eye area, especially on those days you feel extra tired. I feel like this would be perfect. This can definitely help give you a little bit of brightness, but as for my hyperpigmentation for like the discoloration that I have, I don't think it will take place of just making sure I conceal those areas a little bit better just to make sure it's covered. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, since I haven't set anything into place and I forgot that I had this concealer in my box, I'm just going to go ahead and apply a little bit of this color corrector on the top of my cheekbones, basically where I have my hyperpigmentation, just so we can test it out, and the corner of the eye under the eye area, just to give a little bit of that brightness. I'm going to do the same thing on the bridge of the nose, forehead, chin, and upper lip. I'm just going to apply a tiny bit, just because I'm not really sure how bright it's going to make my makeup, and I obviously want to make sure that it's just going to blend really well with everything that I already have on. And so I'm going to go ahead and use my sponge to blend this out, my skin, just to see how it looks. And it definitely does give a little bit of that brightness effect, and I actually like that. I feel like it works really well for my skin complexion. I'm not sure how it would work with someone who's fairer than me or someone who's, you know, darker skin complexion than I. So that is the only thing, but so far I personally really like it. I can see myself actually using this again, especially if I feel like I need a little bit of that brightness that I'm not getting with the concealer that I'm currently using. I can just kind of use this to help, you know, amplify my look. But that is basically it. But so far I really love how it's looking. It looks like it's blending really well, and I don't feel like I have any issues. I feel like a little bit of product definitely goes a long way. Like, look at that, it just made everything so much brighter, and it looks like it's giving me a really flawless finish, which is a big plus, because that's what we want, right? We want our skin to look really smooth and like airbrushed, even though, girl, we're not face tuning here. I don't know if you're gonna see this on camera. I should have probably done an up close clip of the before I applied this color corrector and the after, but I'm gonna try to zoom in so you can see this little area right here. That's where I have the hyperpigmentation, and I'm not lying to you, I feel like once I apply this color corrector on that area over, obviously I apply foundation, then concealer before applying this color corrector, I feel like it's making my hyperpigmentation look a little gray and pop a little through when it wasn't looking like that before. You can kind of see it, you know, before I applied this color corrector, but not as much, and I almost feel like I need to apply some foundation to recover that area. So I feel like this color corrector would help brighten certain areas around your face, but maybe if you have hyperpigmentation that's obviously 3 to 4 shades darker than your natural skin complexion, this is probably not the color shade of color corrector you should use. Maybe like a type of orange, peach, corally shade, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of foundation on the top of my cheekbones to make sure I have the coverage, and then we'll move on to the next items that I have here in my box. So I went in and set my makeup into place, did my brows, and then I bronzed a little bit on, you know, my skin. And let me tell you, I didn't notice having any issues with, you know, setting anything into place where I've applied the Dragon Beauty color corrector in the shade Lavender. So far it's done a really great job. I feel like it gave me the brightness that I'm looking for. I like the formula. It doesn't have a scent to it. I like the doe foot applicator to it. So far so good. I don't know if I've already mentioned this, so I'll mention it again just in case. There's details for $25. I do find it to be a little expensive, just because I feel like a color corrector is not something, I don't know, I feel like not a lot of people use color correctors, and I feel like the pricing for something like this should be like between $16 to $18. I do find $25 to be a little high, but I'm really happy that I received it and I'm finally able to try, you know, Dragon Beauty, you know, product. So we're gonna move on to the next item that I have here in my box, you guys, and this one is from a brand called Aurora. This is the eyeliner pen. This is in the shade Espresso. This retails for $11.99, and it says here it's a long-lasting smudge-proof eyeliner. This is intensive, precise eyeliner. Espresso gives you an all-natural matte finish that lasts for 24 hours. It's 100% free of alcohol and won't smudge, and it says here it's going to it's supposed to be safe for sensitive eyes, which I'm really excited to try out, especially because it is so affordable, $11.99. So, and by the way, you guys, I've never tried an espresso eyeliner, so today is gonna be my first day to try one out. I've always used like a jet black or black felted point tip, you know, eyeliner, so this is definitely really new, and I'm really excited to try this one out. As for the next item that I have here that I'm really excited to try, this one is from Natasha Denona. This is a Jubilee eyeshadow palette. This retails for $48. And you guys, I love Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes. I think I received one in my BOXYCHARM monthly subscription. I only have one. It's just like this one, like a 5-pan eyeshadow palette, and I absolutely love it. It is so, so good. They blend so effortlessly and so pigmented. So I'm starting to be sold on the idea that maybe I should buy an overly priced eyeshadow palette for a change, just because they blend so, so well. But it says here, this is a special edition palette created exclusively for BOXYCHARM, and it's basically featuring 5 colorful, ultra pigmented shades to bring together a combination of celebration and balance between bold and pastel tones. It says here it's cruelty-free and allergen-free as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and basically finish getting ready, and then we'll come back and I'll give you guys a quick run through of what I thought about these products, and then I'll share with you the last item that I have here in my box. And talk about the espresso eyeliner that I received in my BOXYCHARM monthly subscription. You guys, to be really honest, I found this to be, I actually liked it, but I wish it was a little bit more pigmented. It did apply on sheer. I did notice that I had to layer this on, but it dries really quickly, so personally I really like that. I liked the felted point tip that it has. I feel like it had control how I was gliding on, and I just found it really easy to apply a winged liner. Keep in mind that I have not done a liner in a really, really long time, so I was already a little nervous, but I didn't have any difficulty, so far I like it. For $11.99, I'm pretty sure there's probably other drugstore espresso shade type of eyeliners that are probably more pigmented and the form is maybe a little bit better, but so far I really like this and I'm happy that I received it. I just have to remind myself that I'll have to layer this on, so that's the only downside. As for the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette, to be really honest, you guys, I'm not sure if it was me that I was just aggressively, you know, dabbing my brushes into this palette, trying to pick up color, but I did notice a good amount of fallout, but they blended really well. They're very pigmented, and I honestly really love the look that I was able to create with this palette. So far I'm really happy that I received this, and I can't wait to, you know, play around with it a little bit more. As for the next item that I have here in my box, this is the last and final product that we have. This is from Tierra de Mars, I think that's how you pronounce it, and it's basically the 00 Radition Body Cleanser. This retails for $22, you guys. I find this to be really expensive for a cleanser, especially for the size that you're receiving. This is pretty expensive, just because I feel like I'd run through this so quickly, probably like within a week or so. I don't know, I find this to be small. And it says here it's an organic, low foaming, aromatic, and soft cleanser suitable for all skin types, infused with bioactive ingredients such as coffee, rosemary extracts. Together, they tone, purify, and protect the skin, while aloe vera nourishes and softens the skin. So I'm really excited to, you know, see how it smells. I'm really curious, especially because it has coffee, rosemary, and to be really honest, you guys, I like the packaging. The packaging is really nice. It does look fancy, but yeah, let's see how it smells. So as for the smell, it definitely smells like rosemary. I don't pick up coffee. I don't really pick up aloe vera, maybe slightly, but the rosemary just dominates the whole cleanser. So as an FYI, but I'm really excited to use this. This probably won't be something that I would repurchase, probably keep it stored away in case I run out of body cleanser or soap that I, you know, forgot to maybe pick it up at the store and I have something as backup, or if I'm traveling, I want to throw this in just in case. This is an option as well. Alright, you guys, this is basically it. I have shared with you everything that I received for the month of April for my BOXYCHARM monthly subscription. I hope you guys had fun at trying out some new products with me and getting ready together. Obviously, I wasn't able to try everything that I received, especially that body cleanser, but I'm really excited to try it out. I'll keep you guys posted in my Instagram stories on how I end up liking it. I feel like you can never go wrong with the body cleanser. Like, I've never tried a body cleanser and was like, wow, I don't like that. If anything, it was probably, wow, I don't like the scent. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Keep in mind this monthly subscription retailed for $138.99. So I feel like that's a total, like a really, really great deal just because we only paid, what, $27 with tax for a monthly subscription. So comment down below. Let me know, you guys. Are you a subscriber to BOXYCHARM? Let me know because I'm just really curious. And out of everything that I received, let me know which item was your favorite. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Everything will be linked down below. And as always, I will see you guys all in my next video. I love you guys so, so much. Bye!